Greetings and happy Sunday. My name is Liz, aka Pezliz. If you're seeing hearts on the screen and all kinds of fun stuff going on, that's because I am streaming live on twitch.tv/pezliz. And over here on twitch.tv/pezliz, we're having a fun old time. We're talking about how to pronounce usernames, and we're getting ready to share your makes because it is Sunday. So, if you have never shared makes on my Discord, there will be a link to Discord in the description below. And if you're watching live on Twitch, put your makes in sharing makes. We're going to continue sharing until we're out of makes. So, without further ado, welcome in everybody. Happy Sunday, and let's get to seeing your beautiful projects and makes this week. Starting with Mel. Mel Say What says they did the beautiful love, the love model that we were looking at last week. And what would this look like in a rainbow? So this is really cool. And this is done with a beautiful rainbow gradient filament. And as you can see along the edge there, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And Mel, you said you wish it was available for a commercial license. You might be able to contact the designer and ask if they would allow you a commercial license for this. It's pretty cool. But beautiful make. And I love what you did with for the background there. That's really cool. The generated background turned out really, really well. Yeah, anytime that you see a model that you think it might be something that you'd like to sell, contact the designer. Most designers are pretty approachable. And on Maker World, they're definitely just a message away. So there you go. Oh my goodness gracious. CyberJules, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. CyberJules, I know that you're just getting back to streaming right now. I'm very happy to see you, and if you're not following Jules already, make sure that you're getting in there. Jules just finished a big old move, and we're super happy to have you back into streaming and all the things. I gave a nice little shout out there, and we're sharing makes today. So let's get back into it. Diablo Spawn, Lego vase prototype and 20% larger print fail in Arion Dreamland matte gradient. That's fun. And of course, you know, a fail can always be used for something. Fun concept there. Nice little container. Thank you for sharing. All right, MMB Trumpet. I just wanted to share this. I think it turned out so well. Printed this on the U1, just over 12 hours and 547 swaps. And this is the Bearded Printer, I believe, heart vase. Is it? Or is it someone else's? Let's see. We'll scroll here. Oh, nope, this is C3D. Okay. See, I thought it was something and it was something different. So we have the link there. This is really cool. This is what the U1 can do. This is so fun. I love the fact that you got all those edges on there, all the ribs there. Fun detail, MMB Trumpet, and great color choices. Awesome. A lot of swaps though. The U1 is definitely a fun printer. Do you guys think I should get a U1? We'll see. Very cool. Yes, putting the link with the model. Yes, it definitely helps. I hadn't clicked on it. So thank you for sharing, and awesome print there. Also, the vase was printed for these, and they are velvet petal flowers, which are available on Maker World. Oh my goodness. Those are so pretty. Look at those. Fun color choice there too. I love how dark that purple is. And the purple looks really great with the pink. Awesome. Purplish loves their U1. Lots of people are loving their U1s. Deaf Gamer is tempted to get a tool changer like the Snapmaker so you don't have color bleeding. Yeah, so there's There's different options out there. All right. Thank you for sharing, Trumpet. Oh, this is from Pezliz. Demo dogs that I printed for Star Rose 3's kiddo's birthday. That was last weekend. And these are demo dogs that are available over on Maker World. And they're Demogorgon dogs. So I printed these in Polymaker Red PLA, Polymaker White PLA, the Panchroma, Panchroma White, Panchroma Red, and then I did Starlight Mercury for the little bodies, and they're fun little buddies. You can position them in different ways, so it's kind of fun. They're articulated, so those were fun to print, and like I love to print and then give them away. So I did those for Star Rose 3's kiddo's birthday. So there we go. Yes, and definitely when you see it's really nice when people share the makes with the links in the Discord, because yeah, add those to your folders, add those to your collections. And then of course I shared that last week's video was live. So after I finish this stream, I publish it to YouTube, and voila, there's the link to watch last week's video. And Brian was happy because they made the thumbnail. So a couple people's models made the thumbnail there, including our friend Harold Poulter. Thank you for the lurk, Big Jano. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon. All right, Manly Mutt. This is the Mystic Sage Hot Cocoa Serpent Dragon. Hot Cocoa Serpent Dragon, printed in Bamboo Matte Latte Brown, Polymaker Dark Red, King Rune, oh, that's Galaxy Dark Red, King Rune Black, E-Sun Cold White. Mystic Sage is available on my mini factory. And is that not like the perfect color? Not the Hedgehog makes Galaxy Red, the Polymaker Galaxy Dark Red, which is more of a brown, as you can see. That looks delicious. I love the marshmallows and the whipped cream. It is the hot cocoa. It's hot cocoa, not s'mores. So we're getting different colors of chocolate. Hot Cocoa Serpent Dragon. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. Midnight Wolf, the Crystal Dragon by Bearded Printer, printed in 3D X-Tech, Cactus Green PLA. And he said, give me a like on things. I think this was a make from last week. So there's a nice green sparkly color. Love it. Thank you for sharing. The Crystal Dragon. Next up we have from Diablo Spawn. Oh, how do I get this to go away? I don't want to jump to present. Thanks. We'll just pretend we don't see that. All right, Diablo Spawn says, electronics done, just printing the donor spool holder, and my respooler is complete. So this is a respooler project. There we go. And are we going to see, oh, we're going to see some action here. Almost there. We love to see a project in progress. Yeah, really cool respooler there. That motion is so important when you're respooling. That is so important when you're respooling. Hi, Kenneth. Welcome in. Okay, Critter42 says they just started showing it in the last couple days. Yeah, because I'm kind of scared, but maybe what I'll do here, I'm going to say jump to present, and then I'm going to jump back up. I might have to do that during the stream. That's a pain in the tuchus, but we'll see what we can do. But if anyone's just joining, welcome in and happy Sunday. I'm going to have to scroll. We've got a lot of makes to share. Hopefully it doesn't show up again. Fingers crossed. All right. So we're just looking at Diablo Spawn's respooler, rewinder, which is pretty cool. And Diablo Spawn also shared that they got their new makers box. And this is the February 2026 PLA Plus new color number 2, light beige, PLA Plus Thanos Purple. And the other new color is Silk PLA Silk Lagoon Blue. Oh, that's gorgeous. So there's the New Makers colors. And if anyone has a contact at New Makers, they owe us a giveaway over here if they can get things together. They did ask if they could do giveaways in this channel, and they didn't get back to me. Shoo-shoosh! All right, absolutely gorgeous though. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, the New Makers new box is a really fun way to discover filaments. If you live in the US, absolutely fun way to check out things. This is New Makers. There's the new box right there. So the link is in the Sharing Makes channel. Ah, Diablo Spawn, see progress. Final version turned out great. Lego vase 120%, print in Arion Dreamland matte gradient. And there is the Lego brick vase. So you could use that as a container for things or a vase for your Lego flowers. Choose your own adventure. There you go. It's only -2 in Montreal, so I'm actually a little bit warm. Imagine that. Fun color there. I like that gradient. It reminds me of the Polymaker Winter. Thank you for sharing. Mad Sci Slack. Mad Sci Slack. Some distraction fidgets for the kids that have to get needles at the doctor's office. Oh, that's nice. These are 3D Printing Canada's Budget PLA and iBoss Tricolor Silk PLA in blue, green, gold. So not red, gold, and green. Blue, green, gold. So there's the fidgets. Nice. So it's a fun little fidget for kids to distract them while they're getting a needle. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Mad Sci. Awesome. Midnight Wolf is sharing a work in progress. This was a test run of a maker chip for a family member's side business. All with the QR and zebra pattern SVG done in Elegoo Slicer. So this was done in Elegoo Slicer, and as you can see, definitely some fine tuning to be done, but we'll see the work in progress. All right. Ryan says, remember, 3D printed cosplays are fun. Skeletor helmet and staff by Do 3D, printed in Elegoo brown and gray, deeply copper, and deeply silk copper. Until we meet again. Look at Skeletor. That is pretty awesome. That is a gorgeous silk, isn't it, Jules? Ryan definitely has his silk dialed in. That is a gorgeous color. And we are having fun, right, Ryan? But that is so cool. Oh my goodness, I love the spine there. Super fun. Thank you for sharing. I love your projects, Ryan. Huge projects. There we go. And there's of course the Do 3D. Ryan does an affiliate link, so if you decide to go with Do 3D, use Ryan's link, please. Manly Mutt, use Zero Filament for the first time and see why the hype now. Cinderwing's new Tiny Cherry Blossom Dragon in Zero Flower Rose. Esun Cold White and Black Tiny Cherry Blossom Dragon and Wyvern by Cinderwing, which is available on Thangs. Oh, that's a fun color. Good color choice there. So, thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. More dragons to discover. I need to print this one. I think I'd love to do this in the in some of the new gradients from Polymaker. We've always got cute things over here, including Skeletor. Skeletor's pretty cute. Thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. Oh, Manly Mutt has more here. Have all 7 of my chunky tails from Puffy Puff done. So Puffy Puff is available on Patreon. And oh my goodness gracious, talk about cute. All right, we'll do it this size. So it looks like we have a little, is that a squirrel? Might be, that is a squirrel. We've got a squirrel, we've got an axolotl. Looks like a kitty cat or a tiger. We've got a trash panda. Nice little raccoon. Looks like that might be a little bear, a bunny, and a red fox. Yeah, squirrel. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that axolotl. Super cute, Manly Mutt. Those are sweet. Thank you for sharing. An otter? That's an otter there? It looks like a squirrel. Oh, okay, it's an otter. Well, we otter figured out. Or is that the otter? I don't know. We'll have to look closer. Super cute though. Thank you so much for sharing. And Puffy Puff. All right, Midnight Wolf. See, well, I said we'd have some progress. There is the progress of his make and or of his maker chip there. And I think he had a discussion with K2 Kevin about how to optimize the edges. And we're still working on it. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Midnight Wolf. Ooh, DMAT. This is a fun one. This was supposed to be a tri-color print. Gold, copper, black, but the black is easy to miss. Funny. I see the black is kind of blended there. We'll take a closer look in a minute. In addition, the designer wants this to be printed using the support critical regions only setting. Look at this. There are many parts that start printing in midair and get to be sizable before connecting to the main model. So sometimes what's possible for the designer is not possible for the person printing. And he said to have glue handy when removing supports. Well, of course, you'd have broken things if you're not supporting properly. The top round part broke off when I removed the support, but I was able to gloop it back on. Hey, I've got a gloop shirt on today. And I used the regular tree auto supports. This is in Silk Magic Gold, Copper, Black Filament. 0.2 layer, 3 perimeters, and 15% adaptive cubic infill with a 9-hour print time. So this is available on Maker World. And let's take a look at it. So I do see the black. It's interesting the way that the black has kind of shown up on the base there. And you can kind of see the black there, but sometimes with the tricolor filament, you don't get the full effect. But this is definitely something. What's interesting about this model is, it looks like it's almost possible that the designer could have made it so that the tree parts would be printed separately, and you could assemble it. I think the more that we get into 3D printing things, the more we can actually challenge the designers. But this is a really lovely tricolor filament. I understand though, being a little disappointed that that in this particular model the black doesn't show up. But actually, when you look at it on the turntable, I do see the copper, and there's the silver or the gold there. But yeah, the black is kind of like just right there. Interesting. It's still lovely. Still a lovely model. And thank you for sharing, DMAT. All right. Diablo Spawn. The Soval Zero is up and running. An 8.5 minute benchy in luminous filament. Wow, I can speak. So Diablo Spawn won that from the Mandic Really charity stream. Digital Dragon, welcome in and happy Sunday. We are sharing makes over here. If you have any projects in progress, you can also share on the Discord. Diablo Spawn with the brand new printer there, sharing his first make. Next up we have from Star Rose 3, and this is a collaboration. Pezliz came to my rescue and helped me print the parts for around 70 flower pens designed by Bearded Printer. So these are Bearded Printer's flower pens. And I printed in Polymaker red, Panchroma red, Panchroma pink, Panchroma green, some Celestial yellow, but she actually used the wrong size pens. So she made it work. She made it work, but they are meant for the Bic crystal pens, and she used the Bic life pens. Somehow she made it work, and they still look lovely, especially in the container there. But it was fun printing all of these with, these were just like the ends of filament and stuff. But that was a fun project. All right, there we go. And you can get those pens from Bearded Printer. The model for the pens. There we go. All right, next we have from Six. I think that's a new username. They changed their username, so we'll see what their username really is, but we'll find out. My first attempt at making a little lamp. Oh, so here we have like a little patterned bunny lamp. Pretty. That's pretty cool. I love the LED with the change color. Thank you for sharing. All right. Diablo Spawn back at it. First mod to the Soval Zero. Accent pieces and tool head cover done in a luminous green. This is these accent pieces are available on printables. So there you go. And the old piece is off, new piece is on. So make it your own. Awesome. Daddy Wazzy says, I heard Mary had a little lamp. Oh, Daddy Wazzy with the daddy jokes. Shoosh. All right, Midnight Wolf. Video of an early morning hailstorm I made. Weather Nation even asked if they could share it online and on TV. Oh, so we'll see the pictures first. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at the hail. Hail! And here's the video. Let me see if I can unmute it here. Wow. You hear that?
Maddie?
Someone's pup was acting up. There we go. That's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing. Now we have getting very close to finish. Just need to get the lettering to print. Make me time to swap over to the A1. So this is the pink zebra or pink zebra, depending on where you live. And yeah, a little bit of tuning here. I think K2 Kevin's maker chip class was helpful to Midnight Wolf. Also, if you need any help with your maker chips during the week, Polymaker Discord. So discord.polymaker.com. Go to the maker chip channel, and there's lots of people willing to help you out in there. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Midnight Wolf. Barking Cauldron says, I won this amazing toolkit from BQ over the holidays, and it needed a case, so I created and printed one. There you go. This is printed in Polymaker Basic PLA in magenta and white. There we go. And this is the Panda Edge. And what else do we have here? A multifunction screwdriver and a nice little set of snips with a custom box. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing, Barking Cauldron. Now, maybe bulking if you're trying to get strong. That's cool. We can print it. That is really cool. Those snips look good. I love a good set of snips. And the Panda Edge is really, really cool. Do you know that K2 Kevin has a personalized Panda Edge? That Big Tree Tech gave him a personalized one, like engraved. Lucky duck. All right. Palms. James the Printer sauce packet storage. Printed in Cookie CAD purple. Yeah, Zombie has one too. I don't have one. I should have one. Anyway. Oh, I like that purple. We love purple over here, right? Nice color. James was here on Friday. It was nice to see him. Yeah, isn't that a gorgeous color, Palms? Oof. Beautiful purple from Cookie CAD. Thank you for sharing. Ooh, and I love this. I'm a Disney girl. Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom entrance plaque. I printed this for my Disney loving wife. I had to print 2 of them. She took one to school to put up in her classroom. So there you go. We already have one more. Another one. So here we go. If you've ever been to Disney World and walked into Magic Kingdom, that plaque is there. It says, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." And I will tell you that when I go to Disney World, the world disappears for me, especially Magic Kingdom. So it's very true. It's now been 6 years since I've been to Disney. I can't believe it's been 6 years since I've been to a Disney park. I went almost every single year for a decade. So maybe this October I'll get there when I go to Orlando for my friend Matt's wedding. We'll see. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Anyway, love that. Thank you for sharing. Ratsky, recorded my design session for the first time. An hour of work in 4 minutes. Let's see if we can get this full screen. Awesome. So this is our friend Ratsky, who's a fellow Moco Loco. We can see all the design work in play. They're using SolidWorks. It's pretty cool. Share your process. It's fun. There we go. So if you want to watch that, that's on YouTube. We're not going to watch all 4 minutes, but the video is there for you to see. Awesome possum. Build-A-Robot says, is Disney worth it? Absolutely. 150,000%. $150,000. I love going to Disney. Something that you might see at Disney is a chunky Thor. We never know. This is a Kit Kiln model printed by Diablo Spawn. Exclamation mark kit for Kit Kiln models. Kit Kiln has some new models out this week. Pretty awesome. And there is Thor. Fun color choices there, Diablo Spawn. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Build-A-Robot, the answer for Disney is always yes. For me, it's always been worth the escape from reality. And also, you can definitely do Disney on a budget. Yes, Ryan, the top there is for easier printing. And as you can see, it doesn't always show up. I think sometimes it depends on the angle. But thank you for sharing. And now we have my new peanut bowl. Oh my goodness, this is a gorgeous dragon peanut bowl from Diablo Spawn. Getting in your protein to go with your energy drinks and all your coffee cups too. Holy hat. I see a George there. I see a zombie hedgehog. I see a stab that bag. Super cool there. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. And this is available over on Maker World. Next, Pezzy Ring says Chunk Tails, Squirrel, Raccoon, Kitty. Oh, there's the otter. Sea Guy, Red Panda, and Bunny. Okay. So there's our friends again. So we've got a whole family over there. And thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. Fun color choices. It's neat seeing different people choose different colors for their models. So there we go. From Puffy Puff. Thank you for sharing. Oh, here we go. There's a carousel. Carousel of characters. Super cute. Mad Science Slack, I think your makes were pretty cute too. So, but these are super cute. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. Oh my goodness. More cuteness. A knitted Pikachu. This is from Whale 3D Studio. Printed by Pezzy Rings. Oh my goodness. That is perfection. That is Pokemon peak. I love the knitted characters. You need this, Ryan. You absolutely need this. So the link is in Discord. I think you need these. I think I need them. They're super awesome. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. Thank you for inspiring. That's Pikachu. Pikachu. I'll get things right at some point. I said it's a Pokemon, right? It's Pikachu. There. You need him. Knitted Pikachu. But all the Pokemon characters are absolutely awesome. From Whale 3D Studio. Oh, and there we have our animation. Pikachu. Pikachu. I don't know. Don't mind me. That's super cool. I could stare at this for days. Let's just see how long we can stare at it. Diablo Spawn says, what kind of supports are needed? I guess you'll have to ask Pezzy Rings. Pretty cool. Oh, we have a knitted Nami. Is it Nami? From One Piece. So there's all kinds of ones. It's definitely clean. This one is super cool too. So we've got some One Piece characters. Awesome. There we go. Someone should tag Deep Dive Designs, Mando Joe. We got a One Piece character here from Whale 3D Studio. Super cool. Oh, and again, we have the 360. Oh, I love this. Even the tattoo. Yeah, Pezzy Ring says not many supports since they're printed in pieces. Oh, wow. That's really cool. TechTuber says, good thing we have multicolor printers. So we could do that in one piece. You could do Nami in one piece. Oh, goodness gracious. TechTuber, I hope your tea was really good. We had some fun in the hangout. This is a Flexi Appa by Sugar Paws 3D. And I love this because, of course, in the middle, we've got a nice little purge friend. And Ryan just redeemed Hydrate. I am going to hydrate with, what do I have here? Some water. Cheers and happy Sunday. It is also, apparently, National Margarita Day. Yeah, Appa is cute. I like that. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. All right, and I like the purge model. There we go. Isn't that fun? Look at the way the purge model. All right, another from Pezzy Rings, Skeleton Dragon, Lemony Fresh printed in Pet G. I didn't notice the stringing at the top till I was taking pictures. So, still pretty cool. And also it looks like it's intentional, right? So, yes, Def Gamer, that is what they call a flushy. That other model, it's you purge to object, you purge to infill. Yeah, pictures are mean for stringing, for sure. So, this is really awesome though, Pezzy Rings. I love the detail. Again, those eyes are gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. And this is from Mystic Sage. Mystic Sage seems to have a lot of awesome models. Super cool. All right. Oh, and this is where Pezliz shares the low poly snow friends. Shoosh, printed in Polymaker Cold White. Then we also have Polymaker's Lime Green, Panchroma Orange, and Starlight Pulsar. So there you go. And of course, this is available on Thangs, designed during the Z and Z stream on Monday. And we do have our contest for makes of this. So have some fun with the low poly snow pals. All right, Daisy showing a work in progress. And let's take a look here. So Daisy showing a beautiful cup of happy. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Pour yourself a cup of ambition. If you're working 9 to 5, it's a way to make a living. Maybe iced coffee is addicted to me. I like that. That's super cute. Daisy's got some fun little brushes and threads and all kinds of fun sewing accessories there. A cute little graphic of a printer. Nice. A sewing machine. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Daisy. We'd love to see works in progress. Diablo Spawn. Boba Chunk joins the collection. So another chunkable from Kit Kiln. And this is the Boba Fett version of a chunkable. Awesome. Fun color choices there. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. All right. Next up, Sean Doan. The Sean Doan's make of the pixelated, or the, what are we calling these? Wow, the snow pals, the low poly snow pals. Good job, Liz. Found these cute little snowmen on things and decided to print them. Body is printed in blue, yellow, white label from Amazon. Also Polyterra purple and Marworks filament printed on the A1. So fun color choices there. Do you want to print a snow pal? So you too can print a snow pal and join the Z and Z make contest. Sean's doing pretty well. That's a super fun print. Thank you for sharing. Diablo Spawn. So I printed a side spool holder with runout sensor mount for the Sobel Zero. So already working on some mods for a brand new printer. We love it. If anyone watched Zombie Hedgehog's anniversary stream last night, he talked about 4 years in 3D printing. I think he had 4 years of 3D printing in his first month with all the mods that he did for his Enders. So pretty awesome there. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. And, oh, do you want to print a snow pal? As made on Z and Z, we're having a fun contest to see who has the coolest make. We want you to download, like, collect, and make your version of the snow pal. Again, multicolor is not required. Choose your own adventure with the low poly snow friend. Post your make on Thangs and have some fun. And we will be judging these tomorrow night on Z and Z. And of course, you can win some filament for your creative effort. I find that this time of year, we always need a little bit of inspiration, something fun to do and something fun to see, and maybe something different for your printer. Not everybody prints these sorts of things, so it's kind of fun. So get your snowman printed and share. Remixing is allowed. You just can't post you can post a picture, but you can't post a model of the remix. But you can remix when it comes time to printing this, because we're going to share. Actually, I can share right now. The low poly snow pals right here. We have a remix right here. This is from Def Gamer. Def Gamer decided that it needed a hat and a scarf. See? Added a hat and a scarf. Tech Jeeper really did a job in I don't know what he did. I think he threw it in, not in Blender, but in a blender. So there's some mutant snowman. K2 Kevin got really creative with some beautiful polar, I believe it's called lemon drop filament. And he created a bit of a scene. See? There's a puppy peeing on the snowman. And of course, we have Sean Doan's make there. So get yourself in there and have some fun. Super fun. But we love that. We just wanted to get people inspired. Oh, I will like your make. I got caught. Did I like it? I thought I liked it. I already liked it. Look. It's liked. I liked it. I see there's a heart there. There's a heart on all of them. See? Everybody's got some love. And you can go in and love them all. So, there we go. All right, back to the makes. Diablo Spawn. Oh, did the Widow TIE Fighter. And this is from Kit Kiln. Let's see the full look. It's a snow pal from another dimension. Exactly, exactly. All right. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Awesome possum. All right. Next up, from Diablo Spawn, Chunktane Rex. Okay. Interesting for Captain Rex. This is another chunkable from Kit Kiln. I'm just going to mute myself here for a second. There we go. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. That's a cool Rex. And again, that's from Kit Kiln. Awesome possum. All right, there's K2 Kevin. Again, Mom always said, don't eat yellow snow. Didn't say don't print with yellow snow. So there is his very creative version of the low poly snow pal. Is my... Oh, my next maker chip, my next version of the maker chip is ready. Should we take a quick little break and take a look? Here. I'll leave you with that picture for a second. And, oh, I'm not sure, but I kind of like it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I think of this. All right. I'll have to get, oh, ooh, I think I like it. Let's see. I think I like it. I might change some colors around. Let's get your thoughts. So, we have yet another version of my maker chip for 2026. What do we think of that? So it's Starlight Pulsar, Midnight Meteorite, Lime Green, and Neon Magenta. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Do we have thoughts? Yeah, you're liking this? Yes, it's on like a textured plate that's got like a little bit of a diamond design. The triangles. You like this one best so far? Yeah, I think this is more me. Make the star at the top blue, but I can't. I only have 4 colors. My printer only has 4 colors. There are 4 colors. Yeah, so maybe I could outline the star. I don't know. Then on the other side, I do have to rub it a little bit. The other side, I have pezliz.com. I think I need to change the font for pezliz. And also I need to check my settings for those top layers, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere there. So I might change the colors around for the hex heart, for the hearts, the heart there. Pezliz.com is kind of showing up, but I think I need to make it, yeah, I need to, I definitely like this side though. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So you could have green stars below Liz, and yeah, maybe I'll do that. So we'll play around. Can I add this? No, well, right now I was printing with the A1. I don't have a single AMS, so I don't have the option to print with more than 4 colors on my printers. My printers are old. They're old. I have an X1 Carbon, a P1S, an A1, and an A1 Mini. So Yeah, I'm going to use a different font for the pezliz.com, Troy. Because, yeah, having them connected just makes them blurry, for sure. I need to get 3 more AMS and print with 16 colors. There you go. There's new updates. Yes, I can't, but Def Gamer, I don't think I can do it with the AMSs that I have. I don't think I can print more than 4 colors with the AMSs that I have. Yeah, so we'll have to look at it, but I also, you know, we'll see. I want to stick with 4 colors. I'd actually love to go down to 3 colors if possible, but I think 4 is good. All right, next up we have Ryan. Yeah, I can't afford to upgrade, so I'm just going to deal with what I work with what I have. All right, next we have the Maul Shadow Lord helmet by Do 3D, printed on the H2D. And this is super awesome, Ryan. Holy hat, that is quite the Darth Maul. That is freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Ryan, we need to get you some Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red. We need to get you Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red, because this would look amazing with that. But I mean, those colors are gorgeous. Super nice. Yeah, I think it has mesh in the eyes, right? Let's do a closer look at the video. Yeah, there's mesh in the eyes. That is crazy cool. Really clean print there. Oh, wow. That is a scary Maul. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. All right. Next up, from Brian again, printed the Cinderwing Baby S'mores Dragon in Elegoo Brown, Black, White, and another brown on the Snapmaker U1. So there we go. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at the chocolate. Look at the graham crackers. Oh my goodness, this looks delicious. That is a delicious make. That is so cool. Very clean print too. Oh, that's amazing. I love the marshmallow. Yeah, everybody wants to print it. One little string. My advice is when you edit the photo, right? And if you see a little string in your print, you can sort of brush that out, right? So you can brush that out in a quick editor. But I mean, it still doesn't look that bad. It looks great. Oh, that's cool, Ryan. Thank you for sharing. Next up, we have Cinderwing's Crystal Wolf. Oh, this is a gorgeous one. Printed on the Snapmaker U1 in gray, black, and white, and some leftover silk. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at the back. Oh my goodness, I love those crystals. That is gorgeous. Wexter, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Let's give a nice little shout out here to our friend Wexter. Wexter2507 is on Twitch most afternoons for us in the Eastern time zone, evenings for the European time zone, and mornings for other parts of the world. He's definitely an amazing digital sculptor. We are going to see some of his models in makes very, very soon. So hopefully he can watch the VOD or watch the video on YouTube. All right. That is really cool, Ryan. I love the way that the silk turned out for that print. Pezzy rings with Cerebus. And this is from Sugar Paws. Oh my gosh, look at the 3-headed wolf. American Chris Hansen, the winter games are over, but we are very happy for our friend Chuck Hellebuck because his kiddo, not quite a kiddo, his son was on the American Olympic team. He was the American Olympics. Well, he was on the American Olympic team. He was the goaltender for the U.S. hockey team who won the gold. So that's pretty fun. These are so cool, Pezzy rings. I love these models. I love the thought that something that's often kind of scary is made cute. And Sugar Paws just does such a great job with that. And you did a great job printing it. Holy hat. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I love the way the heads go on. That is cool. K2 Kevin says, my print is not AI. That's cold white, black, orange, and lemon drop yellow with a blue light to make it glow. See? There's the behind the scenes magic of the Snow Pal. There we go. Next up, from Pezzy Rings, we have the Tony Chopper from One Piece. Another Whale 3D Studio print. And if you're looking for the names of the models and, of course, all of those things, they are available in the Discord under Sharing Makes. That is so cool. I love the way this one comes together. Again, gorgeous print Pezzy Rings. I bet that will sell well. You're a One Piece fan? Well, you get to see it again in 360. Super cool. I love these models. Not only do you have a great designer to make these, but also you have a great printing person. You're just going crazy making. You have a convention coming up. Pezzy Rings, I think this is going to go so well for you. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yes, we've got snow coming in Montreal too. I am so tired of the snow, but it is February, so we got to deal with it, right? Next up, we have Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service, printed in Pet G by Lemony Fresh Punk. And this is available on Maker World. Oh my gosh, what a nice print. Lemony Fresh and Pezzy Rings coming in hot with a beautiful makes. Oh my goodness. And there's a 360 of our friend. Beautiful. Yeah, the Pet G is really shining. You're making me think about ways I want to print some models, Pezzy Rings and Lemony Fresh. Thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness, we have a life-size Charmander. This is something Lemony Fresh Punk made last year. He's a little big for your light box. I really love the way that you took this picture because it looks like he's bursting out of the box. Look at this Charmander. So cute. So cute. And Ryan's in here saying, I need it. I need it. Oh, that's awesome, Pezzy Rings. Love it. Thank you for sharing. And that's from Yosh Studios on Patreon. And here's some pics from right after he was finished. That is a really smooth print. Oh my gosh. That is a really huge print too. Holy hat. Look at this guy. Wow. So you painted the tail, I see. Great job. That's gorgeous. Really good finishing. This is when, you know, when you take your, take it serious when you're selling these things. Ryan says, I just need it. That's all. Exactly. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. Tech Jeeper, I asked him to share this and there you have it. You may see an Olympian's dad at this event. You never know. This is the Mid-Michigan 3D Printers 3D Printing Makeup at the Lansing Makers Network. Saturday, February 28th. You forgot the H, Tech Jeeper. Wow, Tech Jeeper, you just failed. Tech Jeeper, if you were in a Bearded Printer stream, he would say that's a demerit. But still, good work on getting an event going. I know how much work it takes. So Saturday, February 28th, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Bring your prints, share your knowledge, do some spell check, and network. And the website is mm3dp.org. Maybe it's the 29th. Yeah. Is there a 29th this month? No. Yep. Tech Jeeper, you failed. Sorry. But as a note to anyone that's watching this stream or anyone that's, you know, participating, if you have a community announcement, please share it in Sharing Makes. There's always exceptions to rules, and this is an exception because I like to share it on stream. You never know. There could be someone in mid-Michigan that wants to go visit and hang out with you next Saturday. So there you go. Awesome Possum on the 28th. So there we go. Thank you for sharing Tech Cheaper, and people, please continue sharing your events and your projects and all of that. We love it. Printed Visions, our friend Gabe sharing Corvus ATX 3D printed PC case, Boron inspired Darth Maul theme. Darth Maul twice today. Shoosh. Filaments used were Soraya Tech Pet G CF Matte Black, Soraya Tech ABS CF Black, Polymaker Jet Black ASA, and Paramount 3D Iron Red Pet G. And this is something from West 3D, available on printables. Holy hat, that is stunning. Oh my goodness, this is making the thumbnail for sure. Oh my goodness, Gabe, this is gorgeous. Darth Maul themed. Holy hat. That is exceptional. What a fun print. What a project. Look at the are those the fans? Yeah. Holy hat. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for sharing. We love getting inspired by people's makes. Fabulous. Oh wow. Yeah, so it's the Mandic really model. Linda sharing, Indy from chat, got Cookie CAD Rainbow PLA Purple Ombre and Dual Color PLA Sunset Mixer on Monday of this week, so I had to find something to print in either. In each color, sorry. I used the Purple Ombre to print Eternal Rose Teddy Bear by Epic Cast on Maker World. Then I printed the Heart Vase, Love Vase, Heart Vase, Love Vase 2 by C3D from Maker World. So let's take a look at Linda's prints here. Super cute. It's a very gradual gradient, which is kind of, I think it works well for this bear. And, ooh, that's a nice way to show off the color on the vase too. Awesome. And we have a video. That's cool. That's a really textured print. I like that. Thank you for sharing, Linda. Yeah, Predivision says, I've been busy. Holy hat, have you ever been busy? Gosh, that's an awesome make there, Gabe. Thank you for sharing, everybody. And we're going to continue sharing. Mel says, the left elephant is a green-purple blend, and I love it, from Inland, but also matte ash gray from Polymaker on the right. Printed at defaults, but a third one just came off the printer at 15% infill versus 5 default for the first two, and it feels premium for gift giving. Yeah, infill matters with different models, right? If you have a heavier model, think about that. At just under 6 inches tall, around 150 millimeters, it took around 3 hours, and I want 1,100 of them. All printed on the Bamboo Lab P1S. That is a really fun color shifting purple green. Reminds me sort of the Starlight filaments from Polymaker. And then the gray is really nice too, but I love the shimmer of that. And then of course you've got your love and your little balloon. Awesome. Yeah, that's a fun color shifting filament. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Mel. Fun. Layers with Lily. My contributions for the makes this week. Lily's been making a little articulated hermit crab by Flexi Jimga. Then a funnel by Tanya Akarina. And we're going to see more, but we're going to look at these first. A really cool flower funnel. And then, oh my gosh, look at that hermit crab. Super, super, super cute. That's awesome, Layers with Lily. And then Lily has more to share. The pastry purse cupcake bag. So we have a name. We have a name. And I have to finish printing mine. I do have a big part of mine done. The pastry purse cupcake bag is now available for download on Maker World. Can you spare a like to help the upload grow? There we go. Oh, I don't think Lily has seen mine, but this is the collab that we did on Lily's stream where we dreamt up a purse. And so it has a maker chip holder. It holds a Pez dispenser. And of course, it's a cute little cupcake. So super fun model and a fun project that I did with Lily. And this is part of mine. I'm not quite finished, but yeah, I did mine in Celestial Purple and Celestial White. I've got a prototype of a maker chip there. I've got an Easter egg Pez dispenser strapped in, and I still have to finish mine, as you can see. But I did get the frosting on there, and I think I have a Pikachu Pez dispenser. I think I might have it, but I put the Easter egg on it because it was the fun. I like the contrast. I really like the contrast of the green and the orange with the purple and the white. For this one, I have lots of Pez, but almost all of them. See, they all sort of match the bag, so I wanted to have a nice contrasting one. This is available on Maker World from Layers with Lily. So make sure you give it a like, give it a download, and of course, take an adventure and print this too. I still have to finish mine. So awesome possum. Thank you so much, Lily. What a fun model. So as you can see, the pastry purse is available for sharing. And of course, we'll make sure we link it. I'm going to make sure that's linked in the video description as well. And of course, for anyone joining us here, I'm going to copy the link and paste it right in chat. There we go. The model from Maker World. So give it a like, collect it, all those fun things. Awesome. Awesome work, Lily. I love how everything that we sort of dreamt up came together. So. Critter 42. This is Colonel Cufflink's vintage radio. It can be used with the proper electronics and hardware as an offline radio that plays your files in a lo-fi way. There's a very active Discord community for this device. There are also versions which can host house Echo Dots, Google Minis, or other similar speakers. Oh, that's cool. Which this one is. Printed in Polymaker, Celestial Green, matte earth brown, and matte wood brown, while silver the silver is some unbranded generic silk silver I'd lying around. Yes, this is what I was working on last night while watching Zombie Hedgehog's anniversary stream. There we go. That is cool. I love how the Celestial Green looks so retro. Those colors work out so well. Oh, that is cool. Critter 42, awesome job. And there you can see Zombie in the background for his partner anniversary stream. That is cool. Yeah, do not sleep on Celestial Green. Honestly, kids, it is such a fun retro color. It's like minty, fresh. Even if you're looking at like 80s inspired stuff too, it's a very 80s bathroom accessory color. It's super fun. So awesome. Agent Cola, have a good one, and we'll see you soon. If anyone, of course, needs to catch up on the stream later, it will be available on YouTube. I'm going to try to get it out tonight. All right. Thank you for sharing. And that's really cool, Critter 42. And also we have my favorite aircraft ever, PB94's 70 centimeter long SR-71 Master Build Snap Kit, done in Polymaker Matte Charcoal Black and Hedgehog Galaxy Red with mounted drone. This is probably one of the largest prints I've done so far. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Super cool. That is quite the model. Quite the work into that, Critter 42. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Wow, look at the detail. And we're going to get to see more of what he has in the background there too. See, and last up on this week's episode of Let's See How Many Spools of Matte Charcoal Black Critter 42 Can Go Through is the Tentacle Headphone Stand. Again, as a freebie to backers of the Screen Huggers Kickstarter, like its brethren Zombie Arm and Portal Arm, printed in Matte Charcoal Black and Matte Army Blue. It too will be painted shortly, and I'll update when it's done. Super fun. There we go. So we've got the hands and the tentacles and all of the things there. These are really cool. I can't wait to see the projects as they progress. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. All right. And there's the link to the screen huggers. Awesome. Oh my goodness, Clownhammer. Clownhammer has been busy. This is the first batch of Maker Chip collectors. On the left is all Polymaker and the right is random spools. So if you are attending a RepRap festival this year, you want to print a collector. This is K2 Kevin's Maker Chip collector. I'll show you mine right here. This one's done in Polymaker Panchroma Red. And you can fit, I think, 53 Maker Chips in here. See? There we go. So this is, of course, Clownhammer printing. We're supplying Clownhammer because he lives in Colorado with some Polymaker Filament. Polymaker is sponsoring the Maker Chip holders. And he will be giving them out at Rocky Mountain RepRap Festival. But they're not for sale. You can print them. You print it yourself. Or, of course, if you're a kiddo at the show, you might receive one of these at the Maker Chip table. And what we want you to do, though, if you have a 3D printer, is 3D print it yourself ahead of time. Right? 3D print it ahead of time and bring them to the event. Bring some spares to give out. I definitely have printed a whole bunch of them and we'll be giving some away. But Clownhammer is the official printer of the Maker Chip collectors for Polymaker. They'll be distributed, as I mentioned, at the Maker Chip table. So people can go around collecting Maker Chips. So people who are printing Maker Chips for events, keep in mind that every single person that has one of these Maker Chip collectors is looking for your Maker Chip. They're looking for your Maker Chip. So keep that in mind. People are looking for at least 50 Maker Chips. There you go. Awesome possum. Thank you, Clownhammer. And I'm so happy that you're able to participate. Zeus says, I was finally able to wrap up the head pool piece by Wexter over here. Wexter's gone to bed, but we'll make sure he sees this. Also, Zeus, feel free to tag Wexter. He's in the Discord. So you can tag him with this make. And also put it in his Discord. This was at the top of my bucket list. I really wish I could do the eyes justice, but that's just another skill set I have to learn. His catalog is full of gems, and this one can be found on printables for his Patreon. So this is Wexter's, I think this is Wexter's version, right? And Sooth has printed it as well. Super cool model. Really fun. Oh my gosh, that is an epic make. And yes, this is from Wexter. Wexter has a Patreon and printables. And he had some fun with the eyes. He actually has the privilege of, I think, of knowing someone that can do the eyes. But that is so cool. Thank you for sharing, Sooth. Good job. Oh, and I shared here. This was from Chuck Hellebuck, and I thought it was just really cool to share. This is his son, Connor, who was the goalie for the the U.S. Olympic men's hockey team. The gold tender. The U.S. got gold, so congratulations to the U.S. Absolutely fantastic work, Connor. So that's an awesome make, right? Next, we have Sean Doan, posting these in a hurry as I walk out the door for work. Hopefully he can see this later. One-piece models by Mix and Bits on Maker World. They were fun to print. Oh, wow. Those are awesome. I think they turned out fantastic. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic, Sean. Great makes. Fun color choices there, too. Thank you for sharing. Next up from Cruisin' Girl, George hanging out with his new friend, Wexter's Lizard. 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 Oh. Hi. That is so cool. George is having fun with his new friend, the lizard. Thank you for sharing, Cruisin' Girl. Awesome make. Oh, next up, I also shared For anyone that is interested in the many amazing items that are available with the Sanjay Mortimer Rep Festival, which is in 2 weeks. One of the auction items is the LDO Voron 2.4 300 kit. There's many other auction items available, and you can join the auction from anywhere in the world. So there's more information there. If you want a Voron, you can win a Voron. So make sure you're following the Sanjay Mortimer Rep Festival and get to see the auction items. Pretty cool. Next up from Pezzy Rings, hickory dice tray and 2 different black to copper leatherette liners. Wow, look at this dice tray. Isn't that gorgeous? And we have different liners. I love that one. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this is a popular dice tower. That said popular, not poplar, right? That is cool. Oh my gosh. That is so fun. It does say popular. There. Oh, I like the way that goes that goes away. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, and here we go. Woo woo. Oh, there's a magnet. Oh, that's really neat. Oh, Pezzy Rings, this is awesome. And there it is with the raven. I love the Celtic design there. A lot of work goes into these. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, here we go. They're very cool. Wow, Pezzy Rings, thank you for sharing. I wish you great success with your says, oh, this is a white oak card deck box. There we go. Oh, wow. Beautiful finish on that too. Wow, thank you for sharing. All right. Next up, Holy Hat from Technoside. This is the lizard from Wexter in Polymaker PLA green, cool white, and black. Lizard, 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 lizard. Awesome Technoside. Fantastic print there. Thank you for sharing. Lizard, 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 lizard. There we go. I love seeing these lizard prints. Pezzy Rings again. Tray liners for the dice towers. Going to have them separate so people can pick their colors. Oh, awesome. So you get to choose your own adventure when it comes to the liners. Lots to choose from. Awesome. Love those. Thank you for sharing. Ooh, from Dragonfire 411. Getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. I am getting ready for St. Patrick's Day too. I will have a green episode of Imprinting Color probably next week. I thought I was going to do it this week, but I want to do a little more printing. We'll see. But we have a make of Patrick the Lucky Turtle. Awesome Possum. And for anyone that's joining us on Twitch,
rated with
welcome
10
in,
viewers.
Kaizen. Kaizen 3D Prints, of course, is an amazing, as it says here, 3D printed fashion, definitely a designer, pushing the limits of textiles, working with everyone from cosplayers to high-end brands. Kaizen, happy!
Sunday.
We're sharing all kinds of makes here from my Discord, including a project that I worked on with Layers with Lily. This is part of a pezliz Lily dreamt out purse. And this is a 3D printed purse. It's actually on the inside Gridfinity enabled. Oh, it also has a piece of paper. Is it a love note? I don't know. We'll have to find out. So it's Gridfinity enabled. It's got a Pez holder, a maker chip display, and there's more. Mine is not fully printed, but Lily posted the model. It's on Maker World. We've been sharing all kinds of fun stuff today, and yeah, everything's awesome. So we're just sharing some more makes here. Oh, I forgot to press print again on my printer. Oh well, we're gonna do all the things. So this is Dragonfire 411's turtles there. A make of the turtles, and super cool. Patrick the Turtle wears green loud and proud. Super cool. So we're just sharing all the makes and having fun. Def Gamer took on the challenge of my fun model that I actually made this model in Bamboo Slicer during Z and Z last week. And Def Gamer says, thought it would be alright, so I added a top hat and scarf from another snowman and threw them on these fellas. I had some trouble flushing the white out of the black, hence the marking around the buttons and eyes, but all in all, looks awesome. Also, Kaizen, let us know how your stream went, how you're doing. I hope that I know you were having some back issues, so I hope you're feeling a little bit more limber, and hope everything's going well. Also, for anyone that's just joining,
Drabida is now
my name is Liz, aka pezliz, and I stream 3D printing content here on Twitch on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, so 5 days a week. Sundays, we do makes from the community, and we inspire each other with all the projects that everyone's working on. Not restricted to 3D printing, but including 3D printing. On Mondays, I have a show with my friend Zombie Hedgehog, aka Hedgehog Makes, called Z and Z, where we talk about the latest in 3D printing and share tips and tricks, and often live tutorials on how to do all of the things in 3D printing. And we always break the newest innovations and break things too. On Wednesdays, I have a show called Imprinting Color, sponsored by Polymaker, where I showcase Polymaker filaments. And I get to print awesome stuff with Polymaker materials, and also share my own adventure in 3D printing with all kinds of different materials. On Fridays, I have a chill morning stream called Rise and Shine, where we consume coffee and just chat. We have fun. It's often just chatting. Sometimes we dive into to tutorials when it comes to 3D printing. Sometimes we take a look at models. We get excited about new releases and all those things. And on Saturdays, I have a show called Pezliz Presents. And on Pezliz Presents, I am working as a liaison between Polymaker and designers. And so I either take a look at models and interesting designers, or I do interviews and conversations with designers where we get to introduce them to our little world here on Twitch. And of course, that also gets published on YouTube. So I'm working on building my YouTube channel. The VOD for today's stream will be available on YouTube with everybody's makes, because people like to come back and watch that as well. But if you're not already following Kaizen, please do. We gave a nice little shout out there, and we can certainly do that again. Kaizen is definitely an amazingly talented person in the 3D printing space, and I love seeing all of their projects. So we're going to get back to makes here. I'm going to get through all of these makes this afternoon, having a great time here. So this is Def Gamer's interpretation of the whoops, I should switch the screen. There we go. Of the of our low poly snow pals, which is available on Thangs this week, and we're asking people to post makes and doing all those things. Yeah, I stream many days. This is my full-time thing. So yeah, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So I take Tuesdays and Thursdays and do admin and try to catch up on all the other things. So we have fun here. All kinds of content. All right. Speaking of content, the contents of this photo may be disturbing to some viewers. This is Tech Jeepers' version of the low poly snow pals, I think in fuzzy skin mode as well. He combined 4 snow pals and 1 extra head to make this a cursed version. Printed in Panchroma Pastel Rainbow and in fuzzy skin mode. We did have a contest, or we do have a contest open for people to interpret their own version of the low poly snow pals. Yes, it might be a fever dream purplish. Manly Mud is going to have nightmares tonight. It looks kind of like a blob of death, right? But we do have some fun people's makes here already on Thangs, including K2 Kevin's, which includes painted on a puppy pee. So people are having fun. People are having fun. Sean Doan did some fun colors. K2 Kevin did some fun coloring. And then we've got Tech Jeepers and then some creativity from Def Gamer. But the low poly snow friends are available over on Thangs, and the intention of doing the contest is to get people's creative juices going and having some fun. And I love yours, Def Gamer, so we're gonna choose some of our favorites and share some filament with people. All right, so there's Tech Jeepers in all its glory. Next up, from Harold Pulcher, our friend Harry Pookins. Let's give him a nice little shout out here. Harold Pulcher does all sorts of making on his Twitch streams, and he says, I remember the experiment I tried with 3D printing and resin, followed by the results. The filament is Polymaker's Starlight Nebula. The banana is 140 centimeters in length. When you remove the cap and place it on the end, the pen's up having a nice length for writing. This was way fun trying to guess the outcome. I was a little surprised by the big O blank. Yes, those are in my store now. Reach out and I'll send you a link. Harold Pulcher, you can always share the link in chat. Anyone that has a business that involves their creativity, you are more than free to share the links in chat and also in your make. So these are the blanks that he started with. As you can see, really fun. I love experimenting. And oh my goodness, that Starlight Nebula looks exceptional in those prints, or in those pens. Wow, I love the pen style too. That is really cool. Thank you for sharing, Harold. There's the banana for scale. Yeah, those turned out really interesting. Oh, wow. Wow, thank you for sharing. See, we love to be inspired by people's projects. Very pretty. So if you're looking to purchase those, Harold does have them for sale. Just get in touch with Harold, although I did ask him if he could link it too. Very nice. All right. Next up, from Barking Cauldron, we have Perfect Rose pens in Polymaker Green, Basic PLA, and eSun Fire Engine Red PLA Plus. These are bearded printers pens. Again, available on Thangs and Printables, I believe. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous. And they're super fun. You can always find your pen because they are so fun with the flowers. I haven't seen anyone do the daisies yet. So, Dark Third Dimension says, my dog has just discovered that an empty Polymaker spool rolls and is fun to chase. Yes. And they're also fun to chew up. So, but these are fun. These are fun. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. Awesome. And again, there is a daisy and there is a rose so far with Bearded Printer's flower pen. Awesome. Oh, we have some more lizards. Lizard. This is Barking Cauldron's Lizard in Polymaker. Basic PLA in green and white and bamboo. PLA, what did you say? I passed it. Bamboo basic PLA blue. Awesome. These are so fun. I think that movie had its sneak preview or premiere already. If someone wants to tell me the name of the movie that has the lizard in it. It's a new Disney movie. I should know this. See? Demerits for me. Hopper. Thank you, Technoside. There we go. Thank you. Lizard. Hoppers. Lizards. Thank you, Sharon, for this make. And of course, our friend Wexter also streams here on Twitch. He's been streaming for us in the afternoons, for him in the evenings. He is based in Croatia, so it is a time zone. All right. Manly Mutt says, my setup this weekend, it was so nice to be back at the market. So many kids and adults expressing joy over all the prints. I loved hearing all the positive feedback. So, roll tape. There we go. We've got axolotls. We've got turtles. We've got all kinds of critters and clickers and all kinds of fun stuff. Back at the markets. Awesome, awesome. Oh my goodness, a second table. Holy hat. Absolutely fantastic. Dragons. We've got lamps. Oh my goodness. You've got quite the inventory. Absolutely fantastic. I like the height. I like the height. Really nice. All kinds of designers represented here too. Fabulous. Wow. All kinds of fun little creatures. Blob, blob lab. Oh, that's fun. STL flicks. All kinds of fun stuff. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Manly Mutt. This should be inspiration for people that do sales as well. Okay, I had to add this. This is from Daddy Wazzy. Daddy Wazzy has a new model out. And this is the Maker Chip Bandolier. So, roll tape. Oops, I need to expand it. There we go. So as you can see, this fits double the quantity of Maker Chips. So it fits 2 different Maker Chips. So you can load yours up with your Maker Chips and exchange with other people at the next event. I think this is so fun. So fun. And that is available on Maker World from Daddy Wazzy the creator. So I had to include this because I love all of the yes. Maker Chips is yeah, it's like a merit badge holder, exactly. Yeah. So that's available on Maker World. Ooh, Wexter has his first test print. This is something he's been designing on stream. A really creepy zombie. Someone that's been bit by a zombie with maggots in the face and all kinds of gruesome things. But we've had fun. Look at the hanging eyeball. Oh my goodness. That makes me blink. Is Daddy Wazzy gonna cosplay as Worf from Star Trek? No, he's just got a bandolier. Maybe you never know. He might cosplay as Chewbacca. Right? Shoosh. I think Daddy Wazzy is enough of a character that he doesn't have to cosplay. Some people cosplay as human beings. CGS Creations started printing all these cool dragons by Studio Ambo over on Patreon, printed with various brands of filaments, not off-brands, brands of filaments, and printers. So these are from Studio Ambo on Patreon. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's super cute. Oh my goodness, look at the little tiger. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize. Look at this. Does anyone know what skunk is in French? It's one of my favorite words. Skunk en français, say moufette. I think saying moufette instead of skunk is a much better word. So look at this cute little moufette with a moufette at the end of its tail. Shoosh. Super cute. Oh my goodness, look at the little tiger with the little baby tiger on its tail. I love it. Oh my goodness. Look, I love the cow has a carton of milk. Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute. And this is a chicken and a duck. The chicken has little chicks on it, and the duck has little ducklings. Oh my goodness. I love it. Thank you for sharing, CGS Creations. You just made me smile. Oh my goodness, we've got so many awesome makes here. Oh, this is what we were talking about. Agent Cola, who went off to the gym, did drop this on us before leaving. This is the Love Potion number 31 from Baskin Robbins. This is white chocolate and raspberry flavored ice cream with raspberry filled chocolate flavored. Oh, this is my kind of ice cream. I love chocolate and raspberry. Raspberry filled chocolate flavored hearts, raspberry swirls, and chocolate flavored chips. This is deadly. Grenier, you need to get some. You need to try some. I love the combination of chocolate and raspberry. That is a make in itself. Oh, purple is shared. These 3D printers are amazing. KB3D Chris gifted this pezliz Hex Love mug to stream the other day. Last week, actually. So if you !merch, of course, there's a link to the merch in the description as well. This is the enamel mug, which is kind of cool. So it's got hex hearts and pezliz on it. Don't put it in the microwave, but it's an awesome mug. And thank you for sharing, Purplish. There we go. The Hex Love mug. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Peekaboo! We've had a couple of rough weeks. Well, I'm wishing you all the best, Peekaboo. And a coworker of mine helped me get through it, so I wanted to make something for her. She loves Harry Potter, so I think that she will like this. I also printed the frames for the pictures, which I glued on and cut out the pictures. I added fairy lights I got from Dollarama. If you're Canadian, you know Dollarama. I'd like to weather it a little bit, but I don't want to mess it up, so I might leave it the way it is. So this is from Peekaboo. This is such a cool, this is like a book nook, right? It can fit inside your bookshelf. That is an amazing diorama there. That is so cool, Peekaboo. Oh my goodness, I would be so thrilled if I was a Harry Potter fan. I like Harry Potter, but I think Keys in chat is a fan. What a fun and creative gift. That is amazing, Peekaboo. Holy hat, that's gorgeous. I think anyone would appreciate that as a gift. Wow. Harold Pulcher is actually Harry Potter. He just doesn't want to let you know. That's why he changed his name. See? Harry, Harold, Pulcher, Potter, same thing. Harry Potter lives in Texas now. Shoosh. This is amazing though, Peekaboo, and I hope that your coworker loves this as a gift. I would be touched to receive that as a gift. So, Numeric found a mysterious crystal. I think still more to come. Stay tuned. Ooh, Numeric, I need to get you some more crystal filament. Really cool light there. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you for sharing, Numeric. We need to make sure I get to some of my some of the crystal filament I have left here. Digital Dragon 72, our friend Luke. Holy hat. Luke's got a project going on here. Let's give a nice little shout out here to Digital Dragon. So nice to see him. He's been very busy building his business. But make sure you're following him on Twitch. And this is I don't know what this model is, but it looks freaking incredible. Holy hat. And he said a Titan 3D aircraft carrier, about 4 feet long, and of course his Delta Flyer build. So look at this oh my gosh, this is huge. Holy hat. Wow, what a project. And of course, last but not least, the Delta Flyer. So this is a nice little Delta printer. I think that one's enclosed, really cool. And Luke's been building that on stream, and now it's printing. Pretty awesome. Thank you for sharing, Luke, and we missed you. Glad to see that you're back up to streaming some different hours, but we're happy to see you when we can. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Barking Cauldron says vase 002 for Rose Pen. This is Bearded Printers vase 002 in Arion Universe Rainbow. Oh, that's a gorgeous rainbow. Def Gamer, this is Delta Flyer. This is the Delta Flyer kit. And it is available on West 3D and I think KB 3D as well. So you can see it it's the LDO Delta Flyer. You kind of want one. There's a couple people that have built them. It's a fun project. So who knows? You might see one someday. I don't know if they ship to Canada, but I know that there might be distributors for Canada. Def Gamer. All right. Barking Cauldron. Vase 002 for Rose Pens and Arion Universe Rainbow. That is a gorgeous rainbow. And I love I love how the pens fit in there. Beautiful. Beautiful gradient. Love that. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. All right. Manly Mutt. I added a 4th color scheme to my June Dragons. Polymaker Matter Coral, Matte Coral, and Arctic Teal, and Mint Green for the stars. Now onto my Keytail 3D Dragons. Wow. Beautiful color choices here. Look at the matte colors. These are gorgeous, Manly Mutt. Really pretty. Those are so fun. I think it'd be really hard to decide which one is my favorite if I was purchasing it at a market. I like the top left one, I think the best. Gorgeous though. Thank you for sharing. All right, from Mad Science Slack, simple and low-cost distraction fidgets I've been making to donate to local doctor's offices. They'll go to kids who have to get needles. This sort of paint job only requires 1 to 2 filament swaps. We love a filament swap. So printing this way offers a lot of enhancements at very low cost. As an added perk, this could easily be done with manual swaps on single color machines. That's what I love. I am the color swap queen. He couldn't find the gear fidget, the link to it. But that's what happens sometimes when we download things. One fun way to keep track of things that you've downloaded is to download Printventory. So printventory.com is a free tool where you can manage your 3D printing collection. But these are gorgeous, Mad Science Slack. Thank you for sharing. Fun models there. And yeah, a nice simple color swap can make all the difference in a print. So, like those gear fidgets. Thank you for sharing. All right, Midnight Wolf. Here's the one I did after the first layer color order. I have to have black third. The one after this was even better. Yeah, Def Gamer, there are distributors for the Delta Flyer. So it might be worth checking out the website for that. Yeah, they kind of look like frosted donuts. They look like crullers, yeah. But good progress there, Midnight Wolf. Oh, Pezzy rings. This was Charmander before being painted. Ah, there's the secret. Look at Charmander. See? Charmander was definitely assembled and painted. Awesome. See? Works in progress. Yeah, Sparta might be an option too. Yeah. Ryan, this is Mini Me with her Darth Maul helmet since I made a whoops on sizing. That's hilarious. I love it. The chin gets me. The chin gets me with the little kid. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. Midnight Wolf shared the Carmel Clay Public Library in Carmel, Indiana has a 3D printing expo on Saturday, February 28th. And this is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. At the Carmel Clay Public Library. I know that Zany Maker Zach is going to be there. And I also hear that we might have a Midnight Wolf there. So if you live anywhere near Carmel, Indiana, get yourself to the 3D Printing Expo next Saturday. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. And there we have it. So thank you everyone for sharing your makes this week. I hope that you have inspired or have been inspired by everybody's makes and models. We definitely have lots of models to share. We even have some pet photos to take a look at. So if you're still here on Twitch, we're going to take a look through some more things on the Discord channel. But for everyone that's watching on YouTube, holy hat, what a week of makes. People have done an amazing job. We're going to have lots of spring makes coming up. We just finished all the Valentines and stuff, so we're going to have some leading up to Easter, St. Patrick's Day, all of that fun stuff. And then we're going to have people working on death racers, maker chips, and so much more. I have lots of makes to post, including this beautiful post-it note holder by K2 Kevin. This is Overture's Purple Pet G. And if you didn't know, Overture actually has refill spools now for Pet G. So get yourself some awesome filaments from all the different companies. I do list all of the affiliates and discounts in the descriptions of my videos and on pezliz.com. So get yourself over to pezliz.com. K2 Kevin says, wow, incredible model. I need some post-it notes to take a picture. But so happy to have you here. We've got so many awesome designers here in chat all the time. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for joining for Sunday. If you're watching on Twitch, we're gonna do drop